voice tends to come out differently. But okay, the plan originally was to bring in 60 billion a year to build tiny homes for the homeless and to create a surplus once everyone is housed. Okay? The half plan that I'm going to discuss in this video is for 30 billion a year. And the taxes are a lot less than you might think. It's very affordable in regards to the taxes. Okay. So if you're worth less than $1 million, you pay $250 a month on average. On average. So you have a paycheck twice a month. You have 2 paychecks a month. You pay $125 in extra taxes on each paycheck if you're paid 2 paychecks a month. It's just $250 a month, and that's on average. So if you don't make very much money, you might pay 75 cents a month. You might pay $5 a month. On average, for people worth less than $1 million, you pay $250 a month. Okay, if you're the average, you pay the $250 exactly. Okay, now if you're worth $1 million or more, then you pay an average of $100 a month. However, it is a progressive tax. That means if you're worth only 1.1 million, we'll say you might only pay $20 a month. Okay? This would bring in over $30 billion a year. For $30 billion, we could build 1 million tiny homes at $30,000 each on average. And they should cost less than that, so it covers hidden costs and it will cover utilities, and we can limit them to like $2 to $3 worth of utilities a day, enough for a quick shower, maybe to cook something real quickly, to have enough lights. They'll get used to it and they'll start understanding when their utilities are shut off. We'll have some kind of system that shuts it off. Okay. So it's pretty straightforward what the plan is. Now, this is important you remember this part. The first part of the plan is to form a committee to analyze the data and to disseminate, to break down the data, the latest data, to understand exactly what to do, okay? Exactly how the numbers break down to a T, to the best of our ability, where to build, etc. Let's say it ends up costing $40,000 on average instead of 30. That's fine. We just build, at whatever rate we can build, because we're not going to build 1 million tiny homes the first year. Okay, and there's only 600,000 or so people who are homeless. But we're trying to create a surplus. And people who are homeless, who end up getting a job after they're given a tiny home, okay, once they start making a significant amount of money, we can charge them maybe $200 a month rent, or maybe $100, or whatever makes sense. That's part of what the committee does, is analyze the details and come up with a pinpointed plan, okay? And that way, we'll have more money for the war on poverty program. So you might ask, well, where does what do we do with the extra money? The extra money goes to food programs where we buy land in states where they don't have a water problem, especially, okay? And we grow food and we distribute it. We go to the grocery stores, anything they're going to throw out that's still edible, we redistribute it, and we do that to end child hunger, and it creates jobs, okay? These people are going to bring back tax revenue. It's going to combat inflation as we increase the supply of things. That's part of the idea. Fund startup companies, whatever makes sense. We will address inflation to a certain degree. Okay? So it's going to bring in tax revenue as the builders, the construction workers build these homes, as they buy parts for these homes. These people are going to pay more taxes. More tax revenue is going to come rolling into the government as well. It's a win-win situation. If they don't do something like this, then the society, the governing class, the government, what have you, they're insane. This should have been done long ago. Thank you.